Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Wow.
To Famous-ish.
Famous-ish.
Well, I haven't heard that. Hello.
I don't even forgot how I did it. I'm Alice, by the way.
I'm Camden.
I'm Wayne.
There's an introduction for those of you who are new because we haven't done this in a while.
Oh, we should famous?
No.
This
is now the fourth season of the podcast. And we ended the third season quite abruptly, correct? Without warning. Our kind of theme for the third season was, we were going like it was a season of a show. We said there were like, the premiere episode, and then we had like the recap, all this stuff. I'm saying that season 3 basically ended with a writer's strike. Abruptly.
A writer's strike.
No warning. We all returned 6 months later, older, but playing the same parts.
Hey, they've done that with shows, and the shows have become quite successful.
Yeah,
so
we didn't get totally canceled. Exactly. They brought us back.
Yeah, they brought us back.
We're one of the ones to get renewed, so we're here.
Yeah, we got renewed.
We're back.
Thank you.
This whole time, you've probably seen us other places. We still have been doing our weekly trivia nights. And our patrons have been amazing. We've had patron live streams every 2 weeks for the last year. And we've had a lot of awesome patrons supporting us this whole time. Mm-hmm. Our family. If you're interested in becoming part of the patron family, you can join us. Come to the live streams. Get to know us. It's like we catch up every week. It's like sitting around the table catching up with your family.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So you can check us out on Patreon. What's new with you guys? And also, we apologize for just disappearing. It was just... It wasn't like we were doing anything particularly exciting. It wasn't like Wayne went to go film a reality show or I had a baby or something like that and we had an excuse to be gone. It was just that life.
Rub it in, why don't you?
I mean, we didn't do anything yet.
We got a new kitty.
We've done the podcast since we've had a new kitty. It hasn't been that long. Okay. We're just blaming it on him like he's a toddler.
I'm saying, we got him and the podcast stopped, so...
We had him for a couple months. I'm blaming it on life and depression and all that. Camden's been very busy with school. She's wrapping up school. So, Cam, tell him, what's going on in your life?
Well, I graduate a week before I turn 18.
Yeah.
Which is in... I don't want to think about it.
Less than a month.
Yeah.
So she's wrapping up school. Yeah. Camden, as you guys know, if you listen to the podcast, she finished up her junior year. Then she did summer school so she could get kind of a semester ahead.
Yeah.
And so then she could get graduated before the end of this year. She is ready to start 2023 on the biggest freaking new foot.
Yeah.
So you're done in a month?
Guess so.
What?
Unless her counselor really messed up, which I have nightmares about it. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night oh my god, what if her counselor messed up her credit?
Well, I asked about it 3 times.
Yes, she is obsessively emailed. They're probably even if she doesn't pass, we're getting her out of here. She's so annoying.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna be held back or anything.
She's been working her butt off, and then she's got plans to, probably sleep for a whole week. And then next year...
Turn 18, sleep for... Hibernate
till 2023. And then she's going to wake up kind of metamorphosis. Ready to start her new exciting life.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for ways to support Camden...
What is she, a bear?
She's always around. She's a bear/butterfly.
Gonna hibernate.
The bear-butterfly hybrid.
Butterfly bear.
Bear-butterfly hybrid. Ready to... I don't even know what.
Exactly. So when Camden's going to have her own patron, she's going to be doing her live stream. She's hoping to start video game streaming.
Yes.
And there's all sorts of ways you can support Camden on her ventures. Little girl, big dreams.
Little girl, big dreams.
She won't be starting up college classes until the fall, so she'll have a whole, 8 months.
That should be nice.
To, earn
Get
money.
Get her life together.
Get her life together. Start waking up before noon.
Yeah.
It'll be great, right?
Yeah. I could do that.
What's new with Wayne?
Wait, so she's going to wake up before noon. Wow, you beat me.
What's new with you, Wayne?
What's new with me? I don't know. I haven't really been doing much. I've been working on the social media, trying to get the videos out, working on some side stuff.
Yeah, trying to get a side hustle for the side hustle going on.
I have a side hustle going on, but I also have a really bad, case of ADHD, which I've had my whole life.
I think I also
can't just sit around and do nothing, so it's good for me.
Mine manifests in different ways. Last thing you heard, one of the last things we talked about a few months ago on the podcast was how Wayne was going to all the doctors. They were trying to figure out what's wrong with him. And the one doctor came back that he was allergic to cats. This is what their one thing was. And this was the whole reasoning behind his hearing going in and out and just being constantly congested and all this other stuff. Well, what happened recently, Wayne?
That's another reason the podcast stopped.
Yeah.
You know, I really wasn't able to do it. So last week I went to an actual allergist, and they told me that I wasn't allergic to cats.
Yeah, take backs.
Woohoo!
I got like an actual skin test where they stick 50,000 needles in your back.
So instead of just the blood test and them hearing that you had 5 cats and saying, well, that's the issue, they judged you just because of that, and probably the fact that your clothes were covered with cat hair. Yeah, so they're still trying to figure out what's going on now.
After the MRI and the CAT scan and all the doctors, and finally thinking that maybe it could be this reason, it's not. All
right, back to square one, still with the health struggles. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, we have no idea what it is.
Nothing new with me. I don't even have to have you guys ask me.
I'm glad I'm
nothing
not
new. Nothing new here, folks.
Nothing? Come on.
Nothing, really, pretty much nothing. I've killed a few more plants. I've got a few more plants. That's about it.
We're pretty boring.
We're very boring. So, like, what is the point in bringing this back? We're attempting it. We're attempting it, guys.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. This is back. We're back. We're literally in the exact... We're picking up where we left off.
Having an
just like when the
crisis.
show has been renewed 18 months later, and now 25-year-olds are playing the high school kids. Still. It's us. Yeah. Cam's having existential crisis. Yeah. Again. Like, I wish I had the counter.
Last time when we had our podcast is when I was, like, realizing it, when it was hitting me.
Yeah, because I think you were doing summer school, or were in the midst of that, or just finishing it up.
And it was, like, real feeling.
Real feeling. There's a lot on your plate, girl, but you got it. You can handle it.
Okay.
Like a giant Thanksgiving dinner. You'll destroy it.
Okay. Yeah, I ate Thanksgiving way too fast.
Exactly. It's all going by too fast. Exactly. You'll get it done and then you'll feel nauseous for a bit. Sleep it off. And wake up a brand new person.
Yeah. Yep.
Speaking of Thanksgiving, I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. I know some of you listened to our last year's Thanksgiving podcast to prep for this year. So thanks for doing that. You guys are the best. We had some awesome live streams. We had some other good stuff.
Woo!
It was good. We had good food.
Good food, good family.
So long of leftovers.
Good patron live stream. It wasn't so long. Well, yeah, like you have the Friday, Saturday, leftovers. It works out good that way.
Yeah.
You're still good to go. And now we're gearing up for Christmas. Once again, Black Friday sales.
That's kind of crazy.
Combined with Christmas, combined with Camden's birthday, combined with her graduation. I feel like I need to buy Camden just tons of stuff.
If
you guys are looking for an excuse to buy Cam stuff, there's 3 reasons right there.
Graduation and Christmas.
Oh, graduation.
At the same time.
Yeah, right at the same time.
Oh, boy.
I guess she's getting a car.
Which one of you guys is buying that for? Because it's not us.
Can't drive.
First, she needs the license.
So we're gonna start a GoFundMe for Camden's car.
GoFundMe. GoFundMe.
It's
Private
not a
donations.
GoFundMe, but it's basically a birthday, Christmas, graduation.
She can use our car. We don't go anywhere, but she is realizing the benefits of being able to drive and go all sorts of places. When she's like, I really, really want coffee, but I don't want to DoorDash it.
Yeah, there are times when I would just pay $50 for coffee. I'm like, I would do it.
And I'm like, no, that's ridiculous. And I talk Camden off the cliff and off the ledge. I'm like, that is absurd. You should never, ever pay $50 for a coffee. I don't care what's in it.
You really had to talk to me for like 30 minutes.
Exactly. I had to just be like...
Mom, they have a nice crepe. It sounds
like,
so
I have
good.
freshly brewed coffee right here. We have microwavable breakfast sandwiches in the freezer. Come on!
I got a breakfast sandwich.
It's fun going places.
Drink my coffee.
It's that meme.
Put some caramel.
What I want, what we have at home. Type meme.
That coffee
we
is
have
good, though.
Whatever at home.
I put extra caramel and whipped cream in it.
Yeah, exactly. What we have at home.
It's kind of true.
It's true. I do it all the time. I'm like, but we have this at home, and you're like, nah.
No. It's totally the opposite. When I got my license, I was like, I didn't want to be home.
Well, yeah.
I just wanted to go everywhere.
Of course.
And it's just, I figured that's what she would want.
She will. She's just busy.
My license.
Once she gets her license, that's
She
what she'll
can
want
go
to
get
do.
dinner.
She'll be
Yeah,
going to
they
pick us
can't
up the
drive.
coffee bean and doing all that when she's
Yeah.
signing up.
Cam, go get me a frappuccino.
I will be. That's
Yeah.
something I'm going to spend way too much money when I have a license.
Uh-oh.
You like Coffee Bean more than Starbucks now?
Yeah.
Time to start
Really?
making money.
It's just more worth it.
Really?
It feels like it lasts longer.
Yeah,
I feel like
'cause
I
they
chug
have an
Starbucks.
extra large. I mean, I guess they have the Trenta at Starbucks, but we never order it. But they have an actual
I
extra
forgot
large.
about the Trenta.
Camden's like, wait, what? Oh, I forgot. I was sleeping on the Trenta.
Do they actually
now I'm
have
just
it?
black
everywhere?
coffee guy.
We're black
I
coffee
have
people.
become black coffee. Like, I don't even think of creamer anymore, which is weird because, like, I could not have had a coffee without creamer back in the day.
That's right.
I'm really picky when it comes to black coffee.
So I don't
I
care
mean,
about
it's
all
an
these
acquired
fancy
taste.
coffee places. Coffee Bean and Starbucks mean nothing to me because their black coffee always sucks.
Just inject the caffeine into my veins.
You go there for the specialty drinks.
I mean, yeah, it's the specialty drinks. You're going there for the specialty drinks. Just give me, like, the whole cup of caramel, please.
People
Thank
get,
you.
like, cold brews.
Yeah. They have all sorts of stuff, and I haven't been there in so long that I, like, don't even know the cold foam, the cold whatever, all the different milks and all the different stuff. I'm, like, too old for this. Like an old person on a computer or something. Can't figure out Starbucks anymore.
Can't figure out Starbucks.
Any other life updates? We did. So we've been teasing this, and you probably have our patrons to thank for us coming back because they've been like, come on, guys. You said you were doing this. You said you were going to have a podcast. And so we finally said, all right, there's no excuse. Holiday weekend. We're at home doing this. Come on, let's force ourselves to spend another hour with each other podcasting.
We did it.
So thank you to the
Well, we're
patrons
doing it.
for not like guilt tripping us, but kind of being like, I miss it, guys. Bring it back.
It was
That's
straight up
nice,
guilt trip,
though.
all right. Ben said that he's going to quit if we don't
Like-
get a podcast. He's going to cancel his subscription.
Like, I'll never let you visit me in Canada.
I'm
Dang
here
you.
for one reason and one reason only, and that's famous-ish.
Oh, well. Okay, well, here we are. I hope... It's like, I've already talked about this on the podcast many times, where, like, I have an issue where if people have expectations of me, it's like I clam up and, like, I cannot do anything. I just, like, shut down totally because, like, what if I don't live up to expectation? So I'm hoping we can do this justice. We're a little rusty, so, like, we might not be right back at it. But we did ask everyone a question, so hopefully you guys gave us the content we need to make this a good podcast. Because if not, it's on you, not on us. You didn't give us anything to work with, people.
You rushed us?
So we asked a question on Instagram, and Camden and Wayne are going to give us your answers. And I guess that's where we're going to be going from here. It kind of came to me one morning because I just have felt like I've had like those mornings that then just shadow your whole day in a cloud. So that's what the podcast question was. Cam, how did we even phrase this question?
So we phrased it. We said, what minor inconvenience can get your day off to a bad start? And people actually understood it and replied.
Yay!
There are some weird answers, but that's not the majority.
Yeah, I always worry about our wording because a lot of times I don't come across correctly, just in my life. Ever.
Yeah.
So what do we got here, Cam? Give us some, and then we'll weigh in on some that maybe we've thought of.
Sebastian Bessick said, cat not in bed, sad face.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
See, Camden is lucky because I get up quite early, and I have probably at that point like 3 cats surrounding me. And so I get up, and they can sense the second my breathing changes from sleep breathing to awake breathing. And so they all run to the kitchen and wait for their treats. And once they're done getting their treats, they go to various corners of the house, and one of the cats curls up right by Camden. So she's always guaranteed to have an Opie in her bed in the morning.
Yeah, wake up and open.
It's a really bad sign if there's not a cat by her. That means she slept till like 3 or 4 in the afternoon. The cat's gotten up, left, come back and slept with me while I take my nap, then gone back there. It's not good.
Yeah.
That does get your day after
4
bed.
p.m.
Yeah.
You're taking a nap and they're sleeping with you.
Cats can certainly be the reason for a good day and also the reason for a bad day. And I imagine some people also mentioned some bad animal things.
Yeah, they did. Like, Legman said, cat poop outside the litter box.
Oh, it's so bad. Wayne every day. Cat poop outside the litter box.
Cat poops outside the litter box.
Ruins your day, so every day's ruined.
Every day is ruined.
My
First thing
day
I
is
see.
ruined.
Oh boy. Missed those answers. Anyway.
The day I send my wee pic to Camden and she doesn't respond.
It's at Morningwood
Oh.
with like a bunch of
It is a fact of life.
that are completely unrelated. So it's funny.
Okay, what else we got, Cam? Or what else we got, Wayne? Why don't you chime in here?
What is this?
I'm trying to find my
Edgy.
insights.
Edgelord Glob said, waking up alive.
Oh, no.
Go listen to MCR.
Waking up alive, waking up alone, waking up.
So many people said
Still-
waking up.
Oh, you guys, if you know one thing about me, it's that, like, I know mental health struggles, and it's one of the reasons why I like the extended podcast break. So hang in there, find a reason to hang in there. It's hard. I agree. It just, in this whole climate of everything in the
got
world,
this.
it's difficult.
Yeah.
Wayne has to keep me going. Camden has to keep me going. My animals keep me going, and my family. But it's difficult sometimes.
play
so
Animal
I
Crossing.
do relate.
Anxiety. Can you figure out how to get the answers on that, please?
Bro,
They did some
what
update
did you do?
once
Old
the
man
story
Wayne
ends-
can't figure out the Instagram. Your
you went
answers are lost to the
Insights,
void.
not archive. That's the issue here. And now
Old
there you
man
go.
screams at cloud.
How did you do that?
You go to
damn
he went to
damn
Insights.
teenagers.
like where it tells you how many people saw it and stuff with that.
You got anything good for us, Wayne?
I'm officially old. I can't
That's
work
what
my
the whole thing
smartphone.
is. We're just too old
What
for
in the
anything.
actual frick?
Too old for this, guys.
That's fine.
Every single ad, targeted ad I got seemed to be about being old. It was like, get rid of your wrinkles and all this old stuff. I'm like, no, I'm looking for stuff for my kid, not for me.
We don't really have this problem. Car 16 Mighty says, waking up to your family being loud. You're
No.
quiet.
I'm quiet.
Here's the thing. Either you're
Sometimes
quiet or I'm deaf.
Sometimes
Both.
you.
And so you could literally be banging pots and pans in the kitchen and I wouldn't know if I was sleeping because I don't have anything on, you know.
You're deaf, which this is not derogatory. He's clinically deaf, and Camden is a very, very heavy sleeper, so I could make all the noise in the world and they wouldn't wake up. Like, I scream at Camden probably 10 times. People would think I'd be screaming at someone,
I really don't.
and she
hear
doesn't
it.
hear
I
me,
don't
and it's
even
so
remember
annoying.
it.
You know how annoying it
Like,
is when
I-
someone requires you to wake them up and you have to scream constantly, like, "Ah!" It hurts.
Like,
Yeah.
I feel like there've been like
No, I just go in there and bang the door. Sometimes I throw something at her.
I will sometimes physically have to shake her
Throw a pillow at her.
to get her up.
Get up. It's 3 o'clock.
yeah.
But I'm very quiet in the mornings. I don't watch TV loud. I don't listen to music loud. I basically sit
If you
around
did, I
for a
wouldn't
few
know.
hours. I didn't do anything, so.
I'm realizing it helps if you save the time.
Yeah, this is me. Camden, get up. It is approaching noon. If you want to get up before noon, you need to step on it. That is the exact voice I use. It's so annoying, but
That's funny.
like...
Your voice changes.
And then, yeah, it gets extremely more and more
Get
annoyed
up.
each time.
And then I go back to bed.
Start
Yes.
turning into the evil
And then
nanny.
I come and I go, oh my God, Camden, you're still not up. Oh my God.
And I'll be like, I made lunch.
Yeah.
The-
There's
under the
food
breath.
out here if you want it. You better come get it. Or else.
And then
gonna
I
be
spend
gone.
like 30 minutes getting up, and then I have to reheat it.
I can't do it, guys. I just
For me,
can't.
it's the sun. Because our windows shades open in
Yeah.
the bedroom. And the sun just beams on my face.
I tried that.
And it's hot and it's bright. And I have to turn and go onto your side of the bed.
You have to change.
You
Instead
notice-
of getting up, this could be the opportunity. Wait, the sun is fully up in the sky. It's at an angle that denotes it's at least 10 o'clock in the morning. But no, I'm going to move to your side where the sun isn't hitting me
I'm
and
gonna
turn my
go to the
face
opposite
towards
side
the
of the bed.
closet.
I'm going to throw a pillow over my head.
That's funny.
And it works. And
I
the
would
sun
get
goes
up.
away.
If I woke up before a time, I'd wake up, but I don't wake up. And it's annoying. I wish I woke up.
Okay, tangent. There's our first tangent of the new season. What else we got here?
We have,
But at least I'm not loud. Just annoying.
yeah,
What?
here we go.
And seething in my head with
Dad's
my own
loud.
voices.
Sometimes
Dad
I
is
wake up.
very loud.
Sometimes I wake up at like 1 p.m. and he's like, Norman's on the thing. Alice, come look.
He's a very loud talker.
Camden,
I would wake up with his breathing.
I've seen. Sounds like someone's getting like, you know what I mean, murdered in her bedroom.
Oh,
like I don't know what's going on. Like I'm watching TV
when I'm playing
in
like
the living room,
Roblox.
and she's like,
warning. The cat woke up there.
and
Munchie,
I'm like,
you scared Munchie.
You guys wouldn't know it from the podcast because I do 90% of the talking, but I am the quiet one in this house.
Yeah.
Okay.
no, she freaks me out a little bit, and I want to go in there and be like, shut
Well,
up,
yeah,
people
yeah.
are sleeping, you know.
Yeah, you do.
It's 1 a.m. But I don't think Mommy.
I'm playing a
hears her.
Roblox
Do you
horror
hear her?
game. Okay.
Gaming, playing video
It's
games.
intense.
It's intense.
Intense stuff.
Roblox is intense.
Stop it, Slender. It's an intense game.
Patrick AR says you lock your keys in the car.
Oh my gosh.
Now, I've done this before, and it is quite irritating, and it will ruin your day.
We've had car key issues before that definitely ruin your day.
Oh, so when
100%.
And in high school, we had open campus sometimes. So I went to lunch, and when I came back from lunch, I went to school and didn't even think about it. And my keys weren't just in the car. The car was still on. You know, it was my old Ford Ranger truck, right? So I took a flathead screwdriver, and I tried to jimmy the window, and the window literally just went completely shattered.
God. This just sounds like something you would do yesterday. I can imagine you doing this exact same thing.
Well, I guess that's what I wanted. And I go, poof, and the whole window just breaks and falls apart.
So, did you ever get it replaced?
I got my keys. I did the whole,
duct tape.
Redneck growing up in Texas. Duct tape and black trash bag window for a little while.
At least use a clear cellophane or a clear something so you
Yeah,
can
look
see.
like you're
No, I just used a black
kidnapper.
trash bag. It looked like I had tinted windows.
Yeah, look like
You can't see. You can't see it. This doesn't
Trafficker.
sound safe.
That's
Unless
not-
it rained, I was fine. And then I got a new window or I got a new car. I don't remember what happened. But that was one of my,
There's a lot of times, and I'm thinking you can blame this on your hard of hearingness, because there's a lot of time you don't realize the car is on when it's already on.
I had fine hearing in high school.
I mean, you were still only had half hearing, babe.
Yeah, true.
I mean, you're still...
No, I blame it more on the ADHD.
Oh, okay.
I was just gotta do what's next. Screw what I'm doing now. That's how it works.
That would ruin your day, though, because then if you don't have a spare key, then you're screwed. You gotta call the locksmith.
And then there was a time I was, of course, Philadelphia. Screw Philadelphia. I'm sorry if you live there. But I've had so many bad experiences in Philadelphia. That recent car accident, remember? And this other time, I lost the rental car key. I used it to, open a box. And I lost the actual key. I only had the black part, that the key goes inside of, the little casing. So you can't do anything with that. And so I had to go to. We all missed our flight. Actually, I got the guys on the flight. I missed my flight that night, and I had.
Oh my God! Please don't bring up these things
I
because
had to go to the rental car place.
In my mind, I'm channeling your boss and how angry your boss would be.
That ruined my day.
About that. Okay, next thing. That would more than ruin your day. That might ruin your whole job outlook.
Oh my God!
I just ruined my day.
This is something I relate to probably the most. Oversleeping. David.
Oversleeping.
Every day is ruined.
What's
Yeah,
that?
and I know Camden's mindset because she goes in with going to bed the night before with a mindset. Tomorrow I'm waking up on time. Tomorrow I'm going to be productive. I'm doing this, and then once she gets past that point of waking up at the time she thinks is her productive time, whatever, then she's like, it's all over.
Yeah, after 10.
Yeah, she's like, I can't do anything now. Which I have sometimes. This things. It's like, well, everything is ruined. I can't do anything now.
That's the easy part. I'm gonna get up in the morning. I'm gonna make $1,000 this week. It's easy to say what you're doing, but
if there's one thing I can do, it's wake up early, guys. That's about it.
At
and
noon,
shower.
but for some reason that's not easy. If I just immediately got up and got ready,
not that that's
I could do that.
Getting up early, it's all I can do. But I understand how waking up late makes you feel like, wow, today has been so unproductive.
Maybe
and
I need to give up on waking up early and just start being productive the second I wake up.
Yeah, good idea.
Which is harder, though. Because when you wake up early, you have time to, unwind.
I said and shower.
And shower. I can wake up early and shower. 2 things I can
do. But, I guess that's
basically
normal.
it. Yeah, this is normal life. And honestly, to the people who are waking up is hard, This is basically, if you've got depression, the baseline of what you can get accomplished each day and still survive.
I'm going to start putting a cookie on your, when you get out of the shower. You get a cookie.
I do want a cookie. Thank you.
Well.
I want a cookie and a gold star.
Real Norm Miller. I just did this. Stepping on cat puke.
You did just do it.
Yeah, right before the podcast.
Oh my God. I'm blaming
Joe Pesci
Norm.
from Home Alone. And then I threw away. I didn't throw away. I had to put my socks away.
Yeah.
Which I don't like because then I have I'm not a barefoot.
It's worse when you do it barefoot.
Yeah.
You wake up in the morning when it's totally dark in the house. And yeah, I've done it. Stepped on the cat puke. Oh, God. It ruins your morning. You walking in and you just pause in place. And I close my eyes and I take a deep breath and I contemplate screaming. But instead...
But there's two kinds of cat pukes. There's what I just stepped in, which is basically like spit up, and then there's the freaking
you can literally see the imprint of the meow mix still on the food because they haven't chewed it.
Oh my God!
What is wrong with these cats?
Thanks.
There's been times where I came into Camden's. Remember, Cam? I would come in there and I'd be like, "Hey, Cam," and I would just like stop, and you knew what happened.
Yeah.
And I would just look down and go.
Internal screaming. That was Norm who answered that. And Norm, if you guys are participating in trivia night, Norm is our current champion. So come and take down Norm.
Yeah, Norm Miller, killing it.
Camden's face. What'd you just read? Oh, a cat. Okay,
which is just cute.
Gabe, providing entertainment. When I accidentally light my head on fire 10 minutes before I had to leave for school. True story.
So
who is that?
Gabe.
That's what I thought.
I also did that once in high school, because in the 90s, candles and incense were very, very popular. No. So I was leaning over to put out my candles and my bangs, singed off.
I could see that.
Yeah, had to go to school.
Gabe also has really long hair.
Yeah,
so I could see that being.
By the way, Gabe's not Camden's boyfriend. Everyone's gonna be asking. So what happened to Gabe? Whatever. No, Camden's a single Pringle.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he can't come over anymore.
Yeah, I know. It's wait, what happened, Gabe?
What the hell?
I need the views. I need to do the dad jokes. Gabe, you deserted us. Just because you broke up with Camden doesn't mean you broke up with me.
It's like I broke up with Gabe. Oh, yeah, that. So you want ice cream? Because I need some ice cream now.
Yeah, Wayne doesn't get a whole bunch of testosterone. He doesn't get to hang around a bunch of guys very much because it's just Camden and me taking over this house.
And we need Gabe jokes.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I know you're thinking. You're like, last time I got a few million views, it was with Gabe. I know you're thinking that.
I don't even want
Gabe, our livelihood depends on it. Come back.
If it's not Gabe, it's awkward. I don't know anybody else.
Yeah, Gabe forever. Camden will be married and have kids with someone else, and we'll still have to do the dad jokes with Gabe.
Gabe, come over.
Gabe. That's funny.
Dad jokes.
Cam, anything else?
Benjamin Rowley.
Oh, Ben! We were just talking about you, Ben.
Ben is one of our patrons.
Yes.
He's one of the biggest super supporters.
Part of the family. I've realized all these people, there's so many, most of these people are very regular, show up, we really talk.
Yeah.
I feel like I know these people. I don't have very many friends. You guys know this about me. I'm not a super social person, but my friend group is my family and the patrons.
Yes.
That's my friends. I feel like I know them.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, and this is one of the biggest ones, especially at night when I'm sleeping and then I have to figure out how to restart everything, when the internet stops.
I know. You do. This does set you off. In the morning when I wake up, I turn on the TV and if it's not working, I'm like, oh, gotta wait for the router to restart.
It's irritating. It's irritating when you're doing something. But then we sleep with the TV on. And I know
it's a bad habit. I know it's a bad habit.
It's not working and not be able to sleep, so I try to figure it out.
I have weird issues, guys. I have to sleep with a TV on.
Apparently, there's a lot of people like you. I didn't realize that there were until I started rooming with people with my business. There's a lot of people that don't like to sleep in the dark.
It's not even enough. It's a little bit of slight noise. I can't have complete silence. Mm-hmm. I don't know what it is. And plus the light.
The noise, that's not the brightness.
I think I cannot have it silent because there's been a couple times I've woken up and it's silent. And I have to have a little bit of noise. I don't know. I'm weird. I have my issues.
I've gotten used
Wayne's
to it
stuck
now.
with me for almost 18 years now.
I mean, I can sleep in a pitch black room. I love it. But I have gotten used to it now.
Yeah.
To where, like, I need to have something on too. You ruined me.
We've ruined each other. No one else will be able to tolerate us. Ha ha ha. Marriage.
As soon as we said I do.
That's pretty much it was all down from there, babe.
Lefty said, when I'm out of coffee. So this is why I have bad days. This is why I just...
Yeah. Camden doesn't like to make the coffee either.
I don't know how.
The cat was like, you make it, it's better. It's one of those planned... What is it called?
Well, no, you haven't made it in a while.
Yeah, I haven't made yours in a while.
All right, I'm going to go with
No, when you wake up and you're out of the coffee, it's true.
It was because I did the order wrong. And the order for some reason mattered. Because it actually did. It tasted completely different. I don't know why.
When you wake up, you're out of coffee, and you're like, ugh, either I have to go drive through somewhere, I have to go in and get coffee, or back in the day when we had creamer, and we could only eat it with creamer and, like, Splenda, and you're out of one of those.
You remember how irritated I was when we went camping?
Yes.
When we didn't have coffee. Like, I could not complete my day. I could not start my day until I was like, we're going to figure this out, damn it.
Yeah.
We went to some store or something.
Well, we literally went camping with a French press, and I woke up, and before you woke up, because I wake up before you, and boiled water on the camp stove, and made the French press coffee.
Yeah, and you drank it all.
Then I made another one. Then I drank half that, and then you got a cup.
You made another one? You made freaking 2?
And I got the fire started.
Ray King said the same thing. No coffee or tea in the morning.
It is so true. These are my people.
What if we normalize making the coffee twice? So once it runs out, I have coffee, and I can at least have that.
It's hard. Like, you guys need to wake up earlier, because if you don't wake up earlier, that pot of coffees is calling me, and I see it, and, like, I could drink the whole thing if no one stops me. So if you need to wake up earlier and drink some of it, because I don't think it's healthy to have 12 cups of coffee before noon.
You know, you woke up too late when you, like, microwave your coffee for 45 seconds.
I know when Camden wakes up early, she goes, oh my God, the coffee's so hot. I'm like, yeah, it's fresh coffee. It's really hot. When I pour my coffee, I have to pour it in my cup and wait for it to cool off to be able to drink it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's a very relatable one, and I'm sure that's a common one. It will ruin your whole day, especially if you're like, oh, you actually have your coffee and then you got to go to work.
I'm going to jump through the coffee ones because I've got about 4.
Okay, let's see the coffee one.
Mama Mayberry says, forgot to set the timer on the coffee pot.
Okay, babe, I was thinking about this, how we can make the coffee duties more equal. You can set it up in the night. You can, like, refill the water and put the coffee in there, and then all I have to do in the morning is push the button.
I can do that. Why don't you teach me how to do that?
Yeah, why don't you teach her to do that?
I'm the one that's up at
You guys
3
are the big coffee drinkers. I drink, like, half a cup. I
If
drink
I
more
do
coffee
it.
now, though.
Okay, I guess this is true. We need to spread out the duties more on a lot of things in the
after
house.
this podcast, she's going to teach both Camden and myself how to make coffee. And then we're going to alternate how to do it. I know how to
if it's
make
done
coffee.
at the night, because in the morning, what I do is I get up, I give the cat thing, and then I brew the coffee and
there's been
go on my walk, and I come back and get my coffee.
There's been times where I'm staying at fancy hotels that have actual coffee makers in the room, and I'm like, oh, shit.
You don't know how to use it because it's an actual coffee maker?
Figure it out. Most of them are pretty easy, but some...
The K-Cup ruined you?
Not a K-Cup one, is the filter one.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
You just press a button.
Oh, yeah, the K-Cup ruined me, yes.
Well, you take out the old coffee filter, and you put in a new coffee filter, and you put in a cup of coffee, and then you pour the water, and then you press the button in the morning.
Baby!
It's been so long since we've said baby!
No coffee pods or filters.
Oh, yeah.
So basically,
there was one morning I was out of the filters and I had to go dig out where they sent you that reusable filter, and I had to use the reusable filter for one day.
I don't even remember.
There's got to be something you can use.
Yeah, there is. It's a reusable filter that comes with a coffee maker. But other than that, it's just like, I'm not going to work today. I'm just going back to bed.
I don't know how to use a coffee maker.
Let's see.
I know how to use an espresso maker.
Two more coffees. The Mill writes, said coffee being lukewarm at best when you leave the donut shop. So you actually buy a coffee.
That's bad. Then you got their ass coffee. You got like the ass end of their coffee. And you're paying prime money for this stuff.
You don't want that to happen.
It's okay to have lukewarm when your wife makes it, but not when you're paying for it.
All right, Millwrights, get your coffee at McDonald's because you got to wait about an hour to drink it.
Honestly, that also ruins your morning, though. That also ruins your morning if the coffee's like 210 degrees and never cools off, and you never get to drink your coffee until like lunchtime.
Burn all your lips off. Oh,
exactly.
That brings me to my next point.
That ruins your morning.
That brings me to my next point. We just had fast food the other day, and it was delicious. And the first thing I did was on the way home, I dug into the bag because I do this, and I ate a cheddar, jalapeno popper thing, and burned the roof of my mouth and my tongue. And I could not enjoy my meal. And there's times where I do that. You get so excited.
Lessons learned. Isn't it kind of like I don't know. That sounds like some sort of old parable type story.
Burning the roof of your mouth.
Good things come to those who wait. You don't eat the jalapeno popper before you can share it. Share the wealth with the rest of the family. You must feed the whole village. Waits. You cannot keep the whole goods for yourself. You have to feed the whole village, babe.
I was making sure they had everything.
You're making sure it was good, right?
And I was like, well, this looks pretty
good.
If
they poisoned the fast food, you were taking one for the team.
Yeah.
Basically.
Exactly.
That's why you did it, right?
Exactly.
Protect us.
Protect it. Oh, this is too hot for the family.
Last coffee one. Angie.
Hey, Angie. Angie Cap.
Says, when you run out of cream.
Yes, this was the olden days. When I had to have specifically, I was a sugar-free French vanilla creamer person. Wayne was a regular French vanilla creamer person. So we had 2 types of creamer. And I had mine with Splenda. And so if you ran out with either one of these 3 things.
And sporadically Irish cream for some reason.
You bought the Irish cream. This is the reason. You bought the Irish cream when they were out of the other. And every time you're like, ugh, this isn't that good. Why isn't this good? And then you're forcing yourself to drink it. This is Wayne all the time. Oh, I like this thing. I'm going to get it. Oh. No.
That's even worse for me because if I somehow wake up at noon when there's like a tiny bit of coffee left, and then I put the coffee in the cup, and then I open the fridge and there's no creamer, I'm like...
Yeah, Cam's now the only one who, in the morning, I drink like a dessert coffee in the afternoon.
That's it.
Yeah, Cam's like I give up.
Have the motivation to go to the kitchen and I don't even get my coffee, I'm like, yeah, no.
And then she goes to make her Diet Pepsi and we're out of ice. And then she's like, well, it's over.
This is
life is over. I'm going back to bed.
At 1:00 in the morning, this is Chef Camden Flay, making the weirdest ramen concoction ever with like ginger and
then I can't eat it.
But you can't come up with like a coffee creamer. You could use that whatever milk I have. Was it almond milk?
Yeah,
sugar. I've done that before. Try to make something.
It's not the same though. When you get your coffee taste in the morning, and it even becomes a different coffee blend that you use, it like throws you off a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Really.
Yeah. So coffee is the bane of everyone's existence. So the people who don't drink coffee, like my mom or my sister, so their mornings are just always going to start off good without the coffee.
Live. We haven't done a podcast in so long. The conclusion of this podcast is that coffee is...
So if you can deal with it, just don't drink it. Because actually, if you do become like dependent on coffee, it can ruin your whole day. Your whole life, basically.
Because if I sit in bed and I'm like, I don't want to get coffee, but if I get out of bed to get coffee and the coffee doesn't coffee,
yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, I understand. That's like breaks your spirit.
Yeah, it's like, okay, nope, gonna play Animal Crossing and lay in bed and rot.
You can just drink green tea and ruin your whole day.
Yeah, ruin your whole week. If someone tries to replace my coffee with tea.
It doesn't work.
Divorce.
I've tried it.
Reason for divorce.
Wait, that's all I have to do?
Exactly.
Your coffee with tea?
You've been trying to get rid of me for a long time, babe. That would break the camel's back.
No, you're drinking tomorrow.
Green tea. You don't wake up early enough to plot that.
You just want me to leave. You don't want me to be murderous. Right? Homicidal.
Oh, yeah. No homicidal thoughts here.
No.
McDonald's statue left is out of hot apple pies. I've only maybe had
who is this?
2 hot apple pies.
Who says this?
Statue_left.
Statue left starts their morning every morning with a hot apple pie from McDonald's. Man, this is life of luxury.
And a 215 degree coffee. Can you imagine, like, if that was your thing? Like, okay, they are good. I've had apple pies.
I believe it.
On the off chance they give them to you for free because they screw up your order or whatever. I've never actually bought an apple pie, I don't think. But I have gotten them for free, and I'm like, wow, these are actually pretty good. I get it.
Are they similar to those weird little wrapped up singular hand pies you used to buy?
Yes.
You like gas station pies? Yeah, you love those things.
Like Bobby Hill. I love the fruit pies. But these are hot.
We have to pause the podcast. I can't even talk.
Imagine like
I can't even talk how
pie.
cute this cat is. I can't.
Guys, I've come up with something good that happened. I remember, since the last podcast, I discovered I love cheesecake.
Wow. Camden found something new by himself?
That's true.
Yeah.
Wow.
So do you like cheesecake more than strawberry shortcake?
Yeah.
Cheesecake could be like your new thing for your birthday.
Yeah.
They've got some amazing
I'll get you a
cheesecakes.
personal cheesecake because I'm not a cheesecake person. So you can have your own personal pan cheesecake.
Wow.
We found a new sushi thing. Instead of getting sushi, you and I will go to the cheesecake
No.
Yeah.
No.
Hold on.
No.
We're not going to give food, just cheesecake. There's literally, Camden, there's literally a whole row of cheesecakes, Snickers, cheesecake.
You're going to go walk in and order it at the to-go counter and get it to go? Or you're going to sit at the table and have them bring you bread, and then you're going to get cheesecake, and you're going to leave me out of the bread part? I feel really like slighted. No, I am. I actually am.
Bread and butter, and then you might want to order an entree because you're sitting there.
You're scrolling through that giant book of a freaking thing, and then you feel bad for just ordering cheesecake, and you're... Babe, it's fine if you go to the sushi place. You are not going to do this without me. No. I'm starting to tear up.
Listen,
Mom's gotta sit there so she can get the bread.
Exactly. In my head, all right, I was talking about just going to the counter at the front of the Cheesecake Factory.
Where were you going to eat your cheesecake?
Picking out a few of them and go home to eat them. Like popcorn, bro. I was not even talking about sitting down at the restaurant.
Mom's face, she's very sad.
I am sad. I'm like a little bit riled up, actually.
Cheesecake Factory
You never took me to Cheesecake Factory.
News alert, they actually have cheesecake.
I know that, but you don't go for the cheesecake. You go for the bread.
Yes, food, too. I don't know.
It's not even being upset about a specific kind of food. Mom's upset she can't have appetizer bread.
I mean, basically, because every other time I've gone to Cheesecake Factory, they've messed up my order. There's something about me whenever I leave the house. Someone's like, this person, this will really trigger them. Specifically, I'm going to mess up their order.
Chang's literally just forgot you.
Yeah, they forget me. They serve me like something totally raw. They forget my order and then like, oh, wait. They bring out the other person's order. Oh, yeah, yours is coming. And then it comes out like...
Oh, wait, you ordered food?
Exactly. What's wrong with me? I'm just that forgettable. So everyone here, like, that you haven't seen me, you don't know what I look like, it doesn't matter. No one even cares. No, I go out in public and I'm just utterly forgettable. So just think about the most forgettable 40-year-old woman you've ever seen.
What if she did her face really forgot?
Exactly. You might have.
No, guys, a week ago she did her face.
Reminds me of I just rewatched Arrested Development.
I guess we're not doing that.
And they're like, wait, who? Egg? She's here? That's me.
Never mind. You and your mother and all three of us will go to the Cheesecake Factory.
Then you can eat bread.
I don't want to go anymore.
And you'll be out there. They have a cheesecake menu and they have a food menu.
That sounds so good.
That's like you have some cheesecake and I'll get chicken piccata.
I don't know why cheesecake scared me and intimidated me. I was like, cheese? I don't like cake. So I thought it was frosting.
Cake.
It's not frosting.
I'm still simmering here. My blood pressure's up a little bit.
I love cheese. How did I not think I'd like cheesecake? It's sweet cheese.
It's cream cheese. Yeah, cream cheese.
In a thing, and it's so good.
Yeah, Cam went to homecoming and they served little mini cheesecakes, and then she must have eaten. I don't think she ate dinner. I think she ate like 20 mini cheesecakes.
Yeah, and then I stole 5 to take home.
Yeah, and she goes, "Try this. It's amazing." I tried. I
ate a bunch.
I tried to get Camden turned on a cheesecake at the buffet, and she blatted me.
It's buffet food.
Yeah, but not on New York night.
All the same.
That New York night, they had really good cheesecake.
Oh my God. Norman was on the top of the kitchen counter as high as you can get. We're talking like 12
on top of
feet
the cabinets,
yeah. And now he's in the bedroom, which means somehow or another he got.
I hope he didn't jump on a plant.
Oh boy.
Yeah, your plants are done.
Oh no.
He's like, I'm here. That's all that matters.
Speaking of things to ruin your day, Mom's gonna walk out and see a plant.
I was ruined my day because some plants have had some issues lately. The weather change and the weather humidity.
Okay, how about this new plan? We'll go get blizzards at Dairy Queen.
Today.
And you can try the strawberry cheesequake.
Today, right now.
No, we're not doing it right this second.
Yes.
We have podcasts. No, simmer. Simmer, people. Please stop. Okay, we're talking about the podcast. We're talking about mornings. You don't get a blizzard in the morning. I don't even think they're open in the morning. Let's talk about what ruins your morning.
Strawberry cheesecake. Not having cheesecake.
Not waking up with cheesecake. Because this guy gets a pie every morning. I feel bad. If you're waking up and you're used to your hot apple pie every morning, really ruin your morning.
Oh my God, country gothic.
We need blizzard now.
Country gothic. I just now thought of this, and I've done this so many times when I was getting ready for work in the morning. Drooling toothpaste onto my fresh shirt. Or just accidentally getting toothpaste that falls off your toothbrush onto your shirt.
Mine fell off into the sink yesterday and it ruined my morning.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And
Toothpaste is not grippy enough.
You just put your toothpaste on your brush.
I know, but then it fell in. I mean, like, you know what I mean? Then you have a big old glob in the sink and then you have to be like, I gotta wash this down the sink.
No, you just have to wait for Camden to brush her teeth for like 3 days. There's plenty of globs of toothpaste in this sink. I don't know what the hell happened with her.
Camden every morning wakes up, a glob falls off.
She brushes her teeth, half the tube of toothpaste goes in the sink.
You guys are already... I'm used to this.
Yeah. Camden's like, this is my life.
Well, because...
It's like the first pancake. The first one goes away, and then the second one's good to go.
Toothpaste does not come out.
Because I do the whole thing, and I put it on the thing, and then I water... And then it falls off with the water.
No, I know Camden. The reason she can't do it, and it's the reason she's doing this podcast right now, she's literally got her phone in her hand. It's like an extension of her hand. So she's probably trying to do this whole, putting the toothpaste on her toothbrush and doing that, and then looking at her phone. She's probably trying to do this single-handedly.
She's like Ash from Evil Dead, but instead of a chainsaw, it's
exactly. It's just
she's
attached.
Like, never lets go of it.
Like, there's some times where Camden, I can tell, she's like trying to figure out how to do something, like... And she doesn't have enough hands, but her phone is in one hand.
Camden is slowly becoming ambidextrous, though. I bet she can do a lot with her left hand.
I'm sure she can.
She's learning how to do
something in one hand
really well.
That's smart.
You used to do that all the time, where you would have the shirt, the clean shirt, and you get toothpaste or coffee on it.
Coffee and toothpaste. That will ruin you, too. Anything that you get on your shirt will ruin you or your
You gotta post that old video, babe.
Yeah.
That was a good video.
That's true.
That's an old video that actually seemed... that was actually movie worthy.
And Instagram
directed by me.
Maybe I'll throw that up. Coffee, or what was that? Just stain your white shirt.
Yeah.
Is this something that happens to people? I've never had this happen. When you think you're going to burp, but then you vomit?
Well, it's like a little burp up. Like, it's not a full vomit.
Burp ups are the freaking worst.
It's like a acidic burp.
It's like it burns.
Yeah, I mean, like, you throw up in your mouth a little bit. Camden's like, wait, what? Camden's not old enough for this heartburn type stuff.
Yeah, that happened to me when I was eating the other
day. It's an old person
thing. That ruins
thing.
your meal.
You guys just throw up randomly throughout the day?
It's not like a throw up. It's like a acidic. I don't know. Bye.
Here comes the podcast kitty.
Sorry.
Here comes the podcast kitty.
It's okay. I still want my blizzard.
We're getting more and more cats now. Okay, what next?
If we don't get blizzards, I'm door dashing in now.
I don't have an ex.
No, I can't relate.
Yet.
Skill issue. Eats cereal. TKM said no milk for breakfast cereal.
I've seen, it's like the movies where they have the college kid. Oh, they don't have any milk in the fridge and they pour beer on it.
Yeah.
Or orange juice, like those crazies.
Apparently beer works. I mean, if you're like a frat person or whatever and just drinking beer all the time anyway. Orange juice, they just did this on the new Christmas Story movie. They didn't have milk. He's like, try orange juice. It's great. Works. I don't know. Maybe that worked. Didn't I try that once? It was not horrible. It wasn't like the end of the world.
I mean, like, just skip breakfast that day and see if you survive.
It's still
the person who's
water.
Putting orange juice on their cereal is like, the breakfast is the most important meal of the day person. Those people are crazy, and those people are 65.
If you're eating cereal and drinking orange juice at the same time, you're kind of getting it anyway. So
just give up on cereal. Just don't have cereal that day. Have toast.
Cereal's not that good. I said it.
I mean, I'm not going to eat cereal without milk.
You take that shit back right now. Cereal is my favorite thing.
Cereal isn't that good. Like, what are you, 4?
Cereal's just like...
I have gotten to the point where I make my own cereals. Who needs Reese's Puffs?
Oh, you make your own cereal. You put
Cocoa Puffs.
Oh, you mix
and peanut butter puffs.
You mix them together.
Make your own Reese's Puffs. Feel me?
The one thing Wayne can make himself.
Well, I also don't like the cereals we usually have, like Lucky Charms.
Pay $10 for a $5 cereal.
I'm a very boring cereal person.
I like cereal.
I like Honey Nut Cheerios.
I like regular
with bananas.
Cheerios.
Honey Nut Cheerios are the best cereal.
All cereal is good except for like Kix.
No.
All right.
Grape Nuts.
Grape Nuts is amazing. If you put
if I wanted my mouth to be cut up, I would just eat glass. It would taste better than
Grape
Nuts.
Grape Nuts the little
Grape Nuts
hard things?
smothered in sugar.
I like those ones.
Okay, but that's not the point of Grape Nuts.
Like you literally have to
smother
put
anything
so
in
much
sugar.
sugar on it.
I never understood it. You get cornflakes and put sugar on them? No. You get Cheerios and put sugar on them? No. That's not the point of it. If
Honey
you need
Nut
to put like
Cheerios.
spoonfuls of sugar on your cereal,
It makes it
buy a
way
sugary cereal.
better. Okay, regular Cheerios suck without
I like
sugar.
regular Cheerios. That's about one of the only
You're
cereals
weird.
I
You probably
like.
You like
Kix,
regular
too.
Cheerios?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, regular Cheerios, like, there's no flavor. That's why
No,
babies
they're
eat it.
bread flavored.
You like...
Like, I can't have them in the house.
Living
I
in
would
like the
taste
1800s.
So you would
just
like
dip
Kix.
some bread in milk.
No, Kix hurt.
Corn.
Kix are no, I don't like the corn ones. Kix are like
What are Kix? Hold on.
Cocoa Puffs where they hurt your mouth.
You don't like hard
Cocoa
Cheerios.
Puffs hurt your mouth?
Yeah.
If you really want bruises in your mouth, eat Captain Crunch.
Ow, I don't want to.
Captain Crunch.
I don't want
is
bruises
like,
in my
I eat
mouth.
Captain Crunch. I'm like, blood on the top of my mouth.
How are
It's
you
so good.
eating this food?
So good.
Why are you guys bleeding from cereal?
Exactly, because that's what we did when we grew up. We walked to school uphill both ways, and we ate
We've got
freaking cereal
heartburn.
every morning.
We got heartburns and bleeding gums.
From cereal?
Yeah, I know it's not that good.
And
It's not
Cocoa
worth it.
Puffs are round.
But they hurt. Cocoa Puffs are like round sandpaper balls.
Yeah.
You
I
are
have
not
Cocoa
putting
Puffs.
enough milk in your cereal.
But you want it crunchy. You got to put up with the
Soggy cereal is disgusting.
Yeah, no, that's
Okay.
nasty.
Okay, but why are you bleeding from cereal?
It just hurts.
That's
I'm sorry.
never
That's why I
been
don't
a
eat the
problem. I
cereal.
didn't know this was a
I
thing.
have more actual injuries from chips and salsa.
Oh, ouch. Yeah, you
Just
stab
straight
it.
up, and then it
Yeah.
gets your throat, and then you're like, well, for like, it ruins your day.
Ruins your week.
There you go.
If you bite your lip or stab your roof of your mouth, that ruins your week. That's the next question. That's for
I
next
don't
week.
have that many, so I'm just going to shout out. Brent came
Wow,
and
we're
said,
just
ex-wife
pessimistic
texted
now.
me some BS.
Oh.
So ex-wife, ex-husband.
Welcome to
you
your
know,
future.
That could be.
What?
What is that? Oh my god, we almost got the 80-year-old man laughing this scene.
Almost laughing at my old jokes like an actual 80-year-old man. All right, what next?
It's funny to do that.
I mean, waking up to a bad text or like a bad email, like
Snickerdoodle
Would
says
really
getting
ruin
out
your
of
day.
bed. Yeah, they can be like that sometimes. Just getting out of bed.
well,
Ruin your day.
sometimes it's so warm and cozy in bed, and then you get out of bed and you're like, oh, life.
I love Adam Ware says waking up before my alarm. Back in the day, that's like the best thing in the world. When you like had to get up at 8 and you wake up at like 4:30 and you're like, damn it.
I
But
hate
you-
waking up to an alarm. I hate it when my alarm actually goes off.
You have to wake up though. That's the thing. Like me, I get up and I go, I got 3 more hours. I got 3 more hours. You know, it's
Yeah,
like
it is the
exciting.
best feeling in the world.
It's a great
To go
feeling.
back to
No,
sleep.
no, I don't ever. It
You
can't
look at your
work.
phone cam. You ever wake up and you go, ha ha. Still got 6 hours.
Most
you know?
often I wake up and I go, well, there's no point in going back to sleep, or I can't go back to sleep, and then I'm up from 3:30
Mom's over
on.
here racing her alarm.
I hate
Like, I gotta beat this
yeah,
little
no,
noise.
it's like even if my alarm is set for way earlier than normal, or I'm doing something early, I still wake up 5 minutes before it. It's like the
you're
weirdest
fighting
thing.
it. You're like,
I hate waking up to an
You're
alarm. I don't
racing
like
it.
being startled awake.
Got the Kramer clock.
Yeah, I don't like being startled awake, so I hate waking up to my alarm.
You have an iPhone.
I know I have an iPhone.
That's the whole like meme thing is people with the iPhones versus with the Androids. People with the Androids are waking up dancing all happy.
I don't know about you
apparently
guys.
we have scary alarms.
I got my alarm set to KK Bossa from Animal Crossing.
Trust me, I know.
I mean, if
Kansas'
my
alarm
stat-
goes off 10 or 15 times in the morning, and I hear her alarm, and luckily it's not an alarm sound, but it's yes. And it's not even it's like normally she has her Alexa alarm go off, and then she has her other alarm go off. The Alexa I can at least yell at and say stop, but when her phone is right next, I can't do anything.
Cam's like me, the 8 snoozer. Snooze, snooze, snooze.
So
snooze.
annoying. Like, it's so annoying. If I ever had a Tinder profile, I'd be like, do you snooze your alarm? And if they say yes, I'd swipe whatever way it is that you don't want that. Get out of
But
here.
it's KK Slider. How could you be mad at KK Slider?
Because I'm having to listen to it while I'm watching some TV show or doing something else, and it just constantly is going on. It doesn't mesh well with everything. It doesn't... go with everything.
Sterling. That's Andy Bass.
Andy is our current champion on Likey on our trivia night. They just dethroned our other patron.
Andy's in competition with Ben.
Esteban.
It's always Andy and Ben.
Oh,
Those
for the
star supporters.
Yeah,
we
great
have a lot of
supporters.
them, but, Andy says getting something bad in the mail before 9 in the morning. So like getting a bill.
Oh my god, getting served.
Why would you get
It
mail?
does
Getting
when
served.
you get the mail and you get the jury duty.
You got served.
It ruins your day. It ruins your whole months leading up to the date that you have to call in for jury duty.
Yeah.
Which I got my jury duty done with. There we go.
You got lucky. You went early or you went late.
I went slightly
and so
late.
that's I think we figured out the whole like thing of getting out of jury duty.
It wasn't late.
Get
I
there
wasn't
late.
late, but I got there on time. Like
yeah, you got there like right on.
Like I got there right on time.
Like you're supposed to be there at 10.
And then it's
and you
me.
got there like 9:58.
And then like 800 old people who got there like 30 minutes earlier all waiting in line. So they filled the jury by the time I got up to that point.
These
like
people
30
want to do it. It's their duty.
No,
as
there
a
were
citizen.
people that were upset
All
that
right?
they didn't get
There's
it going.
people that get there at 9 o'clock, and it's not. You don't have to be there until 10:30, and
Yeah.
you got there at like what 10:15.
I got there right at the time.
and that's how you do it.
Yeah.
So don't go early.
No, don't go early.
Every time, and guess what?
Get to
Every
the
damn
line
time
late.
I got selected, or at least I was in the room.
Yeah.
It's not worth it, people.
Let me get your number for real, though, is not a...
For real though, like not for fakesies.
Not for fake, for real. Thanks for clarifying. No.
I hate
What
talking on the phone, texting. You can't have my number. Hate it all.
I hate texting. I
I
hate...
don't want it.
I don't want it. I know. I don't. We just text each other our wordles, and that's about it.
Yeah,
and cat
that's it.
pictures.
What is that?
That's
my-
like
that's my
marriage.
alarm in the
Honestly,
morning.
isn't that a dream marriage?
That's my alarm in the morning. I like wake up. You need to do that earlier because I look at my phone and I see the Wordle. And I'm like, oh, I gotta do Wordle now.
Yeah.
Time to do Wordle.
See, I see all these ones that are like, being woken up. Bro, I wish.
I hate waking people up.
It's like not...
Having to wake people up ruins my morning.
I'm not capable.
That's unfortunate.
I don't wake up.
Why? Because you feel better because they don't.
Because
wake
I
up.
just hate doing it because they never wake up. If I had to do it once and it was a one and done, I'd be fine. But like if you have to continue waking people up,
I cut a pull an all-nighter and then drug myself at 8 p.m. and then see what happens.
Camden
make it fun.
Camden says, "Scream at me, yell at me, wake me up, shake me," and I'm like, I feel bad doing that.
There was
why
one
don't you
day,
stay?
7 a.m. I just think I have to get no sleep and then fall asleep at like 8. Like, pass out 8. Like, I need to be drugged with the heaviest drug
Get some
available.
melatonin, CBD.
I need to be injected with immediate, like, amnesia.
Wayne, can you think of
Amnesia.
anything that has ruined your
Anesthesia.
morning?
Anesthesia.
Anesthesia.
No. Anesthesia.
What ruins your
In
morning,
me.
Wayne?
Ruins my morning.
When Munchie attacks your feet?
Oh my god, that hurts.
It does.
Sometimes I yell
But
at
then-
him.
That's how he
Munchie.
wakes me up sometimes.
But then
He's
I
getting
want a
better, or we get
muncher.
more fluff.
Munchie's a sweetheart, but he doesn't really know how to retract his claws very well.
Yeah.
And so they're
He
always
attacks your
out.
feet. He's playing with you. He's not trying to.
Yeah,
be
you
mean
get
or
woken
anything.
up by cat scratches all
hurts.
over your feet, like pins and needles.
Well, I'm not about ruining my morning, but I told you earlier I don't like it when you buy something, whether it's a movie online, which I like to buy, or something even at the store, and then you go the next day or 2 days later, and it's 50% off. You know?
Yeah.
That pisses me off.
That's why I try to tell you to wait for the good sale, the best sale.
I've learned
You
to
never
be
pull the
patient
trigger
with
until like
movies.
half off. Unless
Because
it's
they're
Lego, that
always
stuff
on
never
sale.
goes on sale.
See, Mac said, forgetting to set alarm clock. See, I set at least 11.
I just don't know how these people's internal clocks aren't set yet.
Well, I told you I need to be injected with anesthesia at 8 p.m. and then hopefully I'll wake up.
You
At
just
some
gotta.
point-
You just have to force yourself to get on the schedule. It takes a while. Like when you do a schedule change too, it takes a while to get used to it. Like with daylight savings, it takes me a little bit, but you just have to continue to do it.
Like
And you
today?
can never have that one day where the one thing that ruins it, Cam, is if you're like, okay, I'm waking up every single day at this time for school or whatever, and then the weekend you sleep till 2.
Yeah.
Then you can never get
Yeah.
your clock
When
to
I
be
get
the
on
right
an
time.
actual schedule, I notice that's
You
an issue.
have to still wake up at the same time and just deal with less sleep that day. Or take a little nap but go to bed at the same time.
Yeah.
You still have to wake up at the same
I
time.
noticed. See, the issue. See, tonight would be a good night because for some reason when I woke up at noon, did I?
Yeah.
Noon, And then I played Animal Crossing, and then I passed out playing Animal Crossing.
You took a nap today?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know how.
You're just tired, so you'll go to bed. I'll make sure you get up early in the morning.
Well, I won't go to bed. I'll just stay up and
no.
Then... What do you mean? It doesn't work? Mm-mm. Well, I'm not going to be able to sleep for a while because I woke up at technically 3 p.m.
This actually happened to me last night. Legend music. Said no hot water in the shower or no time to wait, so you take a cold one.
Wait.
I was taking a shower, but I think it's my fault because I started the dishwasher right before.
Oh, yeah.
And there might have been laundry going. So I started taking a shower, and then it just got cold out of nowhere, and I was like, "Oh man, I'm a big brother. I'm the I just pretend that."
Cold showers are theoretically very good for you. They're good for your skin, they're good for your hair, and they're supposed to be good for you.
I don't give a damn what they're good for, right? They suck. Cold showers are not fun.
Yeah.
And it got cold, and not like nice cold, like before the swimming pool cold. It was like real cold, all right? And I had already had plain straight automobile shampoo in my hair. So I was like, trying to mess with the faucet, and I just said, screw it.
You must have been having a bunch of stuff running because we have a on-demand water heater, so theoretically, it should just,
No, but then, that's the thing. After I got all the shampoo out of my hair and everything, it, scalding hot, you know what I mean? It just changed on me. It's weird. The faucet in there is kind of weird anyway. You got to kind of move it around a little bit.
Did anyone say, I can't believe no one said, you know what ruins my morning? Waking up and not seeing a new podcast from Famous-ish. Did no one say this?
Yeah,
I really thought we were going to get 100 of those. They said every single day those people woke up, checked their Spotify, didn't see a podcast from us, and their whole day is ruined. I'm sorry.
I can put it in my bio again every week. Famous-ish.
Yeah. We are back.
I had to take it out of my bio.
Oh my God, that's so sad.
It was every Wednesday, and then it was every week, then it was never again. We're back.
It just was life, honestly, and I really do apologize for it. It sucks. I know everyone else has busy things too, and I apologize if you did enjoy listening to Famous every week, but we're back. We're going to be here back weekly, and share with your friends. The more people that listen, the more inspired we are to do it, the more content we have to share, the more answers we have to share.
Yes.
And if you do listen to us on here, make sure you check out our weekly live streams, our patron live streams, Camden's various live streams. Yeah. They're similar to this, they're actually really fun. We had a really fun one last week. A lot of people love them. And we do get good things that say, this made my day. The live stream made my day. So maybe they were thinking that it ruined their day when there was no podcast.
Yes, I've got one more because I want to make sure I get everybody because I'm done now here. Paul Fielding said his friend's gambling, so I guess, that could be. If you're really bad with gambling, that could be annoying. But Guido and Riello says, can't find matching socks. And I think I've just gotten to the point where I'm I'm just going to wear 2 socks.
We gave up on that.
I don't care. I see you all the time wearing one sock doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's right. Who's going to see me?
Yeah.
I'm not going to be you guys because you don't know what I look like, but no one's going to see me. You know what I mean? The mailman.
I'm the guy that wears, this is just my luck, the Grinch pants and goes to Target and gets a flat tire.
Well, or that's what I think of all the time. When I go out in my pajama pants, I'm like, oh my God, it's so going to be the time where they pull me over for something stupid.
They make you walk the line in your pajama pants. Are you drunk?
No, I just look like a crazy person.
Well, quick, want to talk to the patrons here.
Yes, the patrons, this is a special message for you patrons. You really kept us going over this last year. Thank you so much. So many of you have supported us since the very, very start of our Patreon. Yes. And we've waffled on all sorts of stuff. And sometimes we've been really present and sometimes we haven't. And we've made promises and some we've kept and some we haven't. Yes. But one thing we do promise you is you do mean a lot to us and you have kept us going. So I really want to say thank you to the patrons.
Yes,
personally, for my mental health, the patrons have been a huge help.
You are the reason this is happening. This new season is starting.
Reason for the season.
It
ain't Jesus, people. It's the patrons.
So real quick, I'm going to go Grace, Ben Rowley, Becky B, Becky Hart, RJ Hikes, Andy Bass, Brett Smith, Mario Lopez, Earl Miles, yes, that Mario Lopez. No. Andrew Minoff, Misty Schroeder, Daniel Lassiter, Tim Munoz. Tim Munoz just became a new patron last week. And Ricky Board Monkey Howard also just became a new patron last week. So thank you.
We have so many. And honestly, if you're a patron, we're coming at you with some sort of Christmas or holiday gift. But also, we're sending out postcards to the patrons. If they've missed any of our old postcards, you also have a chance to get like autographed merch on the live streams every Friday. If you want to join in those, maybe Camden will put up an archived one just so you get a sense of what they're like. You could put up our last one on your thing just so people can see.
That's not possible. You have to do it immediately after, I think.
Oh, well, we'll figure it out.
Yes. And shameless plug, I'm a Dad from Wayne Butler. It's on Spotify. No, I'm just kidding.
You know what the best
$5 a month. It's $5 a month.
The best stocking stuffer.
If you want to become a patron,
is a download code for I'm a Dad on Spotify.
A download.
I'm a dad. I got the best jokes. It's funny. The more that I listen to the song, the more that I cringe. But I did it.
It's my life, babe.
I did it. The
You
more
did
that you
do
look at
it.
me, the more that you cringe.
No, just in general, every day.
You're welcome.
Wake up.
You're
It's
welcome.
all good. We just cringe all day long. Any final words, Cam?
I think we should do the song.
Give Cam your best wishes for...
Camden's face.
What's
We
up
should
with Cam?
do the song. It's been 6 months.
Oh, boy.
It's been 84 years.
I will.
Wait, who's who in the famous-ish?
Famous.
Are we doing this?
Wait, which one is it?
Famous.
No, I'm supposed to start, aren't I?
She starts.
Famous.
Famous.
If that didn't turn you off, we will be back next week with
That was
another
worse.
episode, guys. Thank you so much for coming back and
That's
listening
so
to us. Share with your
bad.
friends.
It's not
If you
even-
want like a real quality, family, wholesome content, that's us, right?
Family wholesome content. We talk about balls sometimes.
Balls. Yeah, it's balls. Okay.
See you next week.
Balls.
Bye.
Bye.